Number 1. Swiss Soccer League fines player for using gay as insult. A soccer player judged to have used the word gay as an insult in a post-game interview was fined 2,000 Swiss francs, $2,070, by the Swiss Football League on Tuesday. The league said its tribunal declined to suspend Lucerne goalkeeper Marius Müller and judged that his words had been thoughtless but not homophobic. Müller, a 29-year-old German, criticized the play of his teammates in a television interview after a 4-1 loss against St. Gallen on August 13. He and his club later apologized on social media and the league opened a disciplinary case. Müller's statement had not targeted a player, referee, or spectator at the stadium, the league said, but rather expressed frustration at his teammates' inadequate defensive work. Lucerne said Tuesday it accepted the verdict. Number 2. Haitians launch protests, demand ouster of Prime Minister. Thousands of protesters in Haiti's capital and other major cities blocked roads, shut down businesses and marched through the streets Monday to demand that Prime Minister Ariel Henry step down and to call for a better quality of life. Associated Press journalists observed an unidentified man fatally shoot a demonstrator in Port-au-Prince and then flee in a car as the crowd temporarily scattered. Demonstrator Lionel Jean-Pierre, who witnessed the shooting, said things in Haiti have gotten out of control. Families don't know what to do, he said as the crowd around him chanted, "If Ariel doesn't leave, we're going to die." Violence and kidnappings have surged in Port-au-Prince and nearby areas in recent months, with warring gangs killing hundreds of civilians in their fight over territory. They have grown more powerful since last year's assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. In one of the most recent killings denounced by the Prime Minister and Haiti's Office of Citizen Protection, suspected gang members killed 8 people over the weekend in one community, including a mother and her 2 daughters who were set on fire while still alive. This collective crime adds to the list of victims that has reached an alarming proportion, the office said. Poverty also has deepened, with inflation reaching 29% and some prices of some basic goods such as rice more than quadrupling. Gasoline also remains scarce and, if available, costs $15 a gallon. Number 3. Qatar deports migrants after wage protest. Qatar has deported migrant workers for staging a rare protest against unpaid wages less than 3 months before the Football World Cup, a labor rights group said Monday. Qatar's government, which has faced an intense spotlight over the treatment of migrants, has confirmed that some of the workers who took part in the August 14 protest were detained, but has given no details as to whether they have been expelled. During the protest earlier this month in Doha, at least 60 workers, including some who had reportedly not been paid for 7 months, held up traffic outside the Al Bundri company, according to Equidem, a London-based labour rights campaign organisation. We have spoken to workers involved in the protests, including one who has been deported back to Nepal, and confirmed he has returned, said Equidem head Mustafa Qadri. Others from Nepal, Bangladesh, India, Egypt, and the Philippines have also been deported, he added. Qatar's government said on Sunday that a number of protesters were detained for breaching public security laws. It added that a minority of protesters who failed to remain peaceful and acted in breach of Qatar's public security laws face deportation by court order. However, it did not give details of how many workers it involved. The Labour Ministry said it is paying salaries and benefits owed to Al Bundri workers. It added that further action was being taken against the company, which was already under investigation for failing to pay wages. Thank you for watching All That Happens. Remember to like and subscribe. And we hope to see you next time.